Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read through for Giant Ojou-sama chapters 46 onward. And I've mentioned shout out to the scan leaders before, but I completely neglected to say a big shout out to I believe is the current scan leader, Rexmax, but didn't do all of the different various groups that have done some of the past scanlations, but importantly compiled them all together and posted a link to it on the subreddit and everything, because that has been, it's something that I found when I was coming back to start doing read-throughs again after having been away. And it's been just so incredibly helpful. So not only for the scanlations, but also for putting everything together. Because something that I've definitely thought about a lot is I'm so bummed that when I was first doing those early videos, I had such trouble finding, in the early days of Giant Ojou-sama, I mentioned it in some of my first videos, that, when I had first learned about it, which was a long time ago, I had read a bit of the scans. So when I first started doing videos on it, I was like, my first video or two, it's probably going to be, I didn't read much, but it's probably going to be stuff I've already read, so that's why I wasn't too worried about it. But when I had originally read it, I knew there was, the original pre-serialization version of the first however many chapters. I think it's 10 now. And then there's the serialized version. So I had read that when I originally, read a long time in the past. But then when I came back to it to do videos, was just like, well, I tried 3 or 4 different sites and the numbering was all over the place, what they were using, because most places would only have numbers 1 to 10 or whatever, and some of them would be the serialized version, some would be the original version, and it was those old videos are just a mess, which is a bummer now. I mean, we don't really have to worry about it for this video and for moving forward, but it's just a bummer that those videos will always be really jank. So now for anybody new getting in though, that's such a helpful resource. So yeah, big thank you to Rexmax FG for, not only currently scanlating, but also for compiling everything, because that's such a massive help. So either way, let's start with chapter 46. I don't think we have any bonus chapters this time around. I think it's just going to be 46 onward. We're into volume 6 now, so yep. Either way, I guess let's just start reading. I can't wait to see more of the characters we already have. Can't wait to meet new characters. Again, for years and years now, I've been following the mangaka on Twitter, so I have no idea what's going on plot-wise or anything, but I have definitely seen some characters and seen some artwork that I am very excited to get to, though I don't know if all of that artwork is actually in the series itself. But we start off with Chapter 46. What is the Secret Service? It's an elite unit formed to support Lady Fujiro. They're a secret unit that works openly, and we see Dorea. Again, the Secret Service symbol. I wonder if when the anime comes along, they like to censor things a lot. I wonder if they will change that whatsoever. But they have Dorea, Penelope, Madoka, and in my head, it's just, I could say just Dr. Sebastian. In my head, I went Dr. Sebastian. What? It's just the doctor abbreviation. Why am I reading it like katakana in my head? They have across down the side, Himitsubutai no Dogu, the secret tool, and in parentheses, secret units tool. Then Dai 46 wa Hunt, Ruckus in a Mysterious Place. And this one, hold up, the chapter number actually matched up with what it is that we're reading. That hasn't happened in a long time. Is that going to happen from now on? I almost want to go back to 45 now and check. Hold on, that was a bonus. Okay, chapter 45, what did it say for the chapter? This is 40. Chapter 45 says Die 43 wa. So chapter 45 says 43. What does 44 say then? Sorry I'm getting distracted and going off on a tangent, but okay, we're starting off with the bath. This is the portal one. I'm not seeing any... I didn't see any title there, actually. 444. Let me go back up. Yeah, I don't actually see any title for this one. But it does say 44. It wasn't a bonus. Okay, 43 was titled 42. 44 was untitled. 45 is titled 43. And now 46 is 46. I am confused. I'm assuming that, again, this is the list of everything. So we should have everything. I'm just wondering how this works in comparison to, I think the numbering difference is just because of numbering differences between the volume releases and the weekly releases. But it just makes me confused at how this actually works. Because at first I was like, oh, I think the numbers are just one behind for one reason. They just got off by one because of something in the volume release. But now it's kind of all over the place. You sound like you're having fun, says Madoka. Oh, it's just you, Madoka. You scared me. You heard me hum to myself? What's with this door? I wanted to see if I could possibly make use of that hyperspace gate that appeared the other day. This is actually a door-shaped hyperspace gate generator. Oh yeah, that thing. It's like a door to anywhere you want. You don't say. It sounds pretty convenient to have. What are you planning on using it for? Oh, the plan is to... Oh, and his phone vibrates? Or no, it's just a P sound effect? I've got a reaction. This device is a sensor that detects if a foreign object enters the city. And then, this door is linked to that location so we can get there quickly. That's pretty amazing. We never know when or where an invader can appear, so it's best we investigate them as soon as possible. And he suits up. Well, I'm off to check. Hey, this sounds interesting. I'm going with you. Huh? We don't know where this leads. It could be a very dangerous place. Taking care of danger is what I'm best at. Let's go. I like the relationship that we have been building between Sebastian and Madoka. Taking care of danger is what I'm best at. Let's go. It's a bit worrying that you're treating this like it's a picnic or something. And they fall into... I have no idea what this even is. They pass through the gate. Where are we? This is definitely not the city. Meanwhile, here's Ojou-sama. Well, we can maybe make some guesses where they could potentially be. Meanwhile, here is Ojou-sama today. Had I lost? Oops, is it that time already? It's 10 o'clock. I have some things I need to do today. Ojou-sama. Ojou-sama? No good. Passing through the gate damaged the communicator. Then let's start exploring. Looks like one of us is having fun. Luckily, the sensor still works. Let's follow its signal. This is like a game. Foo, I suppose it is. Well, might as well enjoy ourselves while we're here, huh? Kyoho, it really is like a picnic, huh? What would you like to wear today, Oriko-sama? The usual is fine. She stands up. We're falling! Why did gravity suddenly change directions? Again, in the dress was what I was thinking. And maybe it was just tented up and that's how they're like this. Or maybe they're just incredibly small. But they go falling. Doctor! She grabs onto him. Thank you very much. What a crazy place this is. Is this really somewhere in this, or really in the city somewhere? And then, yabaso dakedo. Or yabe, yeah, I think. It's a little bit small for me. Then, okay. This must be the gap between dimensions. I heard that gap is made up of these strings. In gaming terms, it's like we've been clipped out of bounds and are now stuck on the outside of the world. How knowledgeable. As expected of the doctor. So what do we do now? Well, this space is quite small in reality, so we are likely the size of particles, or smaller at the moment. Maybe we'll get to leave if we get rid of the invaders that are causing problems here. So we just do what we came to do anyway? Fujido Conglomerate Vending Machine Factory. Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Please do not hesitate to report any equipment failures or other issues to me. Hi. And then, I haven't been able to get in touch with Sebas. He's probably cooped up in his lab. By the way, Madoka, how are things between you and Ojou-sama? Listen to this, Doctor. Oriko invaded my home without permission the other day. Eh? Isn't that really awful of her? Well, I was a bit rude about it too. I was needlessly agitated. I was very surprised. Okay, sorry, just again. So she uses Atashi, I'm seeing, and Sebes uses Watashi from these little things that we were seeing at the side. I see. Well, I apologize for her. Ojou-sama seems to really love you a lot, Madoka. Yeah, she's made that very clear. That girl isn't the type to hide those feelings. But that's what we love about Ojou-sama. And I like you a whole lot too, Madoka. You've been a big help to us both. Hehe, stop it. Achoo. Then I wonder if someone's gossiping about me. And they're shaken by the sneeze, I'm assuming? Whoa, the sensor's going nuts. Right now? They're so close, there's so many. And we see tiny microscopic invaders? They must be a kind of recon invader. They've hidden in the dimensional gap in order to watch and spy on us. Let's pay them back in full. My body feels a little off today. There's so many. I think we have to aim for the eye. They just keep repairing each other. We have to take them all out at once. I've got an idea. A little exercise should get me feeling fine again. And as she's on the treadmill, everything is just going insane. Whoa, what a powerful attack. Are they capable of manipulating this interdimensional space? And then we have... Oh my god, she looks huge there. Shower Oriko? Whoa. Yeah. The drying off. Do something, Doctor. My sense of direction's messed up. I've got an idea. I think I know how to do it. Follow my lead, Madoka. Ballistic measurement. I've made a route. Local blade launcher set. You're up, Madoka. Up we go. Strike. And then he launches Madoka, who flies through and attacks all of them. I'm not picking up any more signals. Nice work, Madoka. This was pretty interesting. Well, were the invaders gone? Are we being sent back? Or we're being sent back? What a nice picnic we had. And then they both go flying out of Oriko. And that wasn't a gap in the dimensions? So, I think it's really funny. I guess maybe they were just between her boobs. And they were just so small that everything looked like particles, obviously. But I think the final panel would have been even funnier if we didn't have Madoka saying that. And it was just question marks for all of them. Like, that was so funny. Okay. So, I am just glancing through what was written here. Okay. Either way, though, Chapter 46 was amazing. That was really fun. I like the adventure. The fan service is good. Oriko looking huge. But also, I really like this developing relationship between Sebas and Madoka. Also, I like Sebas' outfit here a lot. I like that we see the characters in different outfits really, really often. Like, they have their base set that we see, like Oriko and Madoka are kind of wearing here. Their base clothes that we see them in very often. But I like also how much we get different outfits for various chapters. So, either way, and hopefully that, again, I keep bringing up an anime that we may or may not potentially eventually get. I mean, it was announced like forever ago, I feel like, but no news since then. I hope that carries on into this potential anime. But either way, let's go read Chapter 47. Chapter 47 starts with this color frontispiece. And then... Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to read this as best I can. Alright, chapter 47 again, numbered 47, transfer student testing this town's power. Okay. Then we have Secret Service Mensatsu Kaijo. I guess that's a base Mensatsu. I'm not like Kaijo is just like a meeting hall, right? I'm not sure about what Mensatsu, I'm not 100% sure on what it is. Like, I would think, because like men is face and Satsu here is like touch or directly or whatever, right? But then inside we have, is this training? Is it maybe training hall? Because we have people getting taken down by Madoka. And then again, Secret Service Shikenwa Chiyo open. Then this is the 10th regular interview for my Secret Service, but it's difficult to find worthy candidates. Everyone wants to protect Ojou-sama's town. Madoka still has to be tough on them, since they'll have to defend the city from invaders. It's tough love. It's nice that our residents are willing to take part in this regardless. And we have somebody clashing with Madoka. Who is that? Well, they're unregistered. It's an intruder. Madoka had her sword knocked out of her hand. Wow, who is this person? And I guess it's the person from the volume cover? They have swirly eyes. Who? Pardon the intrusion. I am Kotobuki Midori. I am a transfer student from another city. So you came to participate in the Secret Service interview? It seems our Secret Service is well known. Yes. What a silly little group they have here. Is this really that Ojou-sama? There's no doubt now that the greatest person here is me. I heard that this city had enough power to fend off massive invaders while protecting their prosperous lives. Test and background says be sure to get some information. Yes. As the daughter to the head of the Kotobuki conglomerate, it's my duty to find the source of this city's power and bring it back. Okay, so we're getting another Ojou-sama, but this is a more traditional Japanese Ojou-sama. Then, so it's fine to put you down as interested in joining the Secret Service? I gave a show of power. Now hire me. You're a bit strange, huh? Now, this is great. I welcome anyone with motivation. Are you sure, Ojou-sama? You came here because you're interested in my city, right? In that case, it'd be best for her to stick with me, right? It's nice to meet you. Nice, as expected of myself. I can do this. Naruhodo. So, I am Fujito Oriko. I own and run this city. Just call me Oriko, okay? I'll be calling you Midori, okay? I do not care. Still, to knock your sword away means she must be skilled. Yeah, it's good to have a strong person like her as an ally. And then we have a fruit thrown at her. Yeah, Ringo. An apple thrown at her and she instantly chops it up. Or no, it's not thrown at her, she tosses it up in the air. What is she doing? I want to ask something. How do you defend this city against invaders? Huh? Exploiting their gluttony? Or maybe through butt sumo. And that is true. The way that they have defeated them has been occasionally through a fight, but very often it's very often it's a bit different each time. There's a variety of ways. And of course she's thinking specifically of times that she dealt with Stella. So it seems she's not willing to share the secret yet. Could it be that you don't know about Oriko? She's the daughter to the Fujido conglomerate. What else would I need to know? Foo, get a load of this guy. So, there's still people who don't know about the world's #1 Giant Ojou-sama. Huh? Well, it's not like we're doing something pretty unusual. I imagine there are plenty of people who don't know about it. It's not like we're not doing something pretty unusual. Okay. I was like, is that what they mean? But I was just reading wrong. Hold on, not that. I I have here a book we published about Ojou-sama. Volume 4 is coming soon. I love smug Sebes and Madoka. There are 3 volumes already? Don't show her. So she's trying to keep it a secret. She doesn't appear all that strong. Dekai but she's big. What are you? She starts feeling her. It's plump. Excuse me? Geez, if you want to touch me, just ask. It can't be her body. That's not the body of someone who defends a city. Did you rebound again, Oriko? Foo. It seems infiltrating this town will be mere child's play for me. Ah, that sound. It's an invader. So, it's come out in the open. It's huge. Madoka, evacuate any civilians. Sebes with me. Midori, I will test the power of this enemy. Sword draw. She goes for a slice on its hand and gets flicked away. What? It brushed me off as though I was nothing. This is what the city's been fighting against? When faced with enemies like this, how can the city still be so peaceful? And then we have stomping Oriko coming into frame. Get down, Midori. Huh? Huge. Are you okay, Midori? This must be a shock, huh? Where did the sudden power come from? From this. A drink. That's right. Ojou-sama drinks this whenever an invader comes, and grows to a massive size that allows her to fend them off. That's why she's the Giant Ojou-sama. Sorry, I'm just thinking of all the Chainsaw Man memes I've seen. That's why you're the Giant Ojou-sama. What? Because you're giant, and you're an Ojou-sama? So strong. So, this is the source of the city's power. If I can just take this power. What? Sebes, the urban blade. Sebes? Doctor, evacuation is complete. Whoa! He gets thrown onto Madoka. Or no, he grabs onto her. What's up? Midori she drank all of the giant drinks I brought. But they don't work on people other than Oriko, right? Unless they're designed for people other than Oriko. Isn't it bad that she drank so many of them? And aren't those specifically made for Oriko? I can feel it. Well, I made some improvements to the drink recently. These ones work on anyone. Power is coursing through my body. But of course she doesn't have special clothing. That means her clothes will... And she drank so many, so she should get, astronomically huge, right? What? She wasn't wearing any stretchy clothes, so... Come on, what are you guys doing back there? And Oriko's still fighting. But we have an even huger Midori. What? Getting even huger. She's big enough to be censored by clouds. I guess if you get big enough, you don't need to cover up. Hey, move your feet. This is embarrassing, but the sheer size of my body, it's amazing. And then, geez, this panel. Also, they gotta be showing off for the foot bros. Oriko, who was so massive and powerful, who had defeated the invader that flicked me away. Why are you stepping on me? Is now struggling helplessly beneath my foot. This is power. Midori, I've made a stretchy version of your clothes. Oh? Leave her be for now. She must overcome her shame if she wishes to become one of the city's giant protectors. I don't think we need to do that. Buildings crumbling at my fingertips so easily, and she's become obsessed with power. Then chikara koso power. Kyodai ka koso gianto. I made this in paint. Okay, sorry, just glancing through this stuff. But 47, once again, really, really good. I like introducing a new character, and it will be really fun to... Now that we're introducing the idea of other Zaibatsu, I think that's an idea I'd like to see explored more. I think that's going to be fun. But generally, it's just the chapter-to-chapter comedy is what it's all about. So, yeah, with that aside, let's go check out 48, I guess. And if she is an Ojou-sama, will we be getting another rabbit? So let's go to 48. 48 has another, like, colored-in cover. I wonder if this is just a new style that's going to carry on from here for Sunday Webry. Because it says, Dai 48 wa, Runaway, it's a giant delusion. And then, sorry, just making sure I actually changed the chapter number. Okay. Got it. Tenyuse mo dekakunatta is the newbie also became huge, I guess. Then just looking through the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of like our recap, I think. And at the bottom it says the same as last time, like Ojou-sama dekakuna or naru dake comedy. Midori, how goes the search for power? Yes, it's something wonderful. I see. These are nice details. Secure it, that power. And then Chikara, but Chikara, the kanji they're using is giant, big, and change. Mita Kotobuki. So Kotobuki is written here not with kanji though. Kotobuki Zaibatsu Midori-chan. Then, understood, One-sama. I am Kotobuki Midori. I am the daughter to the Kotobuki conglomerate. In order to offer power to One-sama, I have come to this city. The city possesses a certain power I desire. They possess a special kind of drink. With that drink, I can grow so massive I can overwhelm any opponent. Text, oh, it feels so good. And then it says, Ano kimochi ii yatsu. Yeah. Stop that. Ever since I drank that drink the other day, I found myself having strange delusions. I need to discipline myself. My target is that woman, the daughter to the Fujido conglomerate, Fujido Uriko. Hara, welcome, Midori. The source of this woman's power is that giant drink. It'll be easy to get more of it using my impeccable conversation skills. Have you decided where you'll be living? Let me know where and I'll speak with him. Not yet. I just wish to have a little talk. I would like to sample the giant drink. No, and she cuts her off. Has my mission been exposed already? I understand how you feel, Midori. It was very embarrassing, wasn't it? That's not... I get it. I would have been embarrassed too if I wasn't prepared for what was going to happen. After being put through something like that, don't force yourself to grow in order to help this city. That's why I will ensure you're not given any more giant drinks for now. Once you feel less embarrassed about growing, just let me know. And I love that we're taking the other side of things, where this entire time we've had Oriko who's embarrassed about it, but does it to protect her city. But now we're going to have Midori, who is obsessed with the power, obsessed with growing big. Just the whole SpongeBob, I need it for the giant drink. But she can't have it and has to, again, play coy about how much she wants it. This is bad. It seems I've been misunderstood. Sorry. Just glancing through. Well, it's not as if it wasn't embarrassing, but how do I put this? If I grew, buildings would be so much smaller than me that I could easily destroy them. And again, we see she loves it. Oh, Midori, yeah? Doctor, what is it? Oh, just checking up on you. Mind growing for me? What? I need your help to demolish this building. Why? Because it's going to explode in a few minutes. Why? That's such a funny exchange. I love how nonchalant Sebastian is. It's an abandoned building. I was going to blow it up so that it cracks and becomes easier to break. And then the text is, I have the drink. Drink o teni haichatta. Then, now that I have it, I could just run away and finish my mission. We've already bought the building, so it's fine to destroy it. It's fine to destroy it? Then the text, I wonder how good it would feel to smash it as hard as I can. And then, omokkiri bukkowashitara donna kanji nandaro na. Or nandaro na. And then, are you listening? It exploded. There's more fire than expected. Midori, we need to get away from here. Whoa. And then the text there. walking through a sea of flames with a look of ecstasy. I want to try it. And again, we have this just wants to grow big and doesn't care about being naked pervert. I love it. I love the character here, though. Are we going to have her be the giant obsessed pervert, destruction obsessed pervert, or are we going to give her stretchy clothes as well? Midori, I found a few places you might be interested in living at. Wow, there's a fire. Midori's holding a drink, but she's standing still. Even despite the embarrassment, it's clear she's still struggling against her shame to do what's best for the city. Ojou-sama? Midori, I understand what you're feeling. That face is so cute. Just leave it to me. She goes giant. The fire's burning too strongly. The canal's right there. If only I had a way to bring it over. I know. And then, Midori, this is how prepared I am. And she tears her shirt off, soaks up the water, and carries it over to throw over the fire. And again, I love the faces for Midori. I love, Midori's character, you see just a lot of this type of character, the traditional, like, Japanese style Ojou-sama. So I like this side of her character. It makes her so much more interesting than I thought she'd be. I thought she might be a little on the boring side, but this is so fun. Phew, fire extinguished. Although please don't stare so much. You're the best, Ojou-sama. She extinguished that raging inferno so easily. Stop looking like that. Stop that. She took the drink from me. Ara, my dearest residents, did you make another shirt for me? I'm so happy, says We Love Oriko. What's wrong? You're calling me again so soon. My apologies, One-sama, but I believe this mission will take some time. That's fine. Don't overdo it. Then we have Nimmu, which is just the citizens. Nimmu Dakara. Or actually, maybe not. I was just guessing from the kanji. Then I made this in paint. We have all these expressions here. Okay, very, very fun. Once again, I love that chapter. I love Midori's character. I was, again, kind of worried when she first showed up. I was like, she might be a little bit on the boring side. Might be a kind of character I've seen before. But then I think this twist with her character and all the different aspects of it being related to another Zaipatsu, the One-sama stuff, her being, like, again, a pervert for growing up giant and destroying things and not caring about being naked. And also the way she looked at Oriko doing the same. I don't know if she's just attracted to the idea of that or if Oriko doing that is also an attractive thing to her. But there's so many sides to her character that just make her really interesting and exciting in a way that I wasn't expecting, that I love. So either way, I'll do at least 49. I'll do at least one more. So let's continue on. Chapter 49, again, same kind of cover, so I think this might be a new thing for Sunday Web Read. I like it though, it's unique. I haven't really seen other series do this. It's got a lot of personality too. Yeah, okay, sorry. Again, I feel like this read through, I hope it's turned out alright, but I feel like I've done a lot of like pausing to read in Japanese because my Japanese isn't very good, so again, I have to kind of focus on that, but I also hate leaving big gaps in audio, so I'm trying to talk and read when I'm not good at Japanese at the same time, and understand only like, maybe like 85% of the words. But this is Space Ojou-sama on it. Oh, okay, it might be referring to Stella. But this is Dai Yonjukyu, raising a 12-year-old or a 12-year bond. And then we have Space Pirate Gimlet. Oh, it'd be cool if we get more of Gimlet and Stella then. Yeah, I liked the stuff we got before, the little bit we had of their backstory. What a haul. I'll be able to live well for a while with this much. There's a single working incubator. I thought this ship was abandoned. Ugh, a baby. I really wish I didn't look. And then, well, it's not like I'm a good person. And then Shinryakusha, which is the invader. Daihyo. Daihyo is representative. So Shinryakusha Daiho. or Daihyo would be invader representative. Stella-san, Ontoshi? Zero, or Reisai, I guess. So 0 years old. Then 12 years later. Wait. So Stella's 12? Kufufu, this boat is so cute. Let me have it. I never would have thought she would grow this big. Right? He just took her. She was like a normal baby size. How did she get this massive? Korega Nobishiro desu. Then, age 0. Stella was just a weak, helpless baby. Even I can't just leave her there. Then I was going to raise her until she could fend for herself. Then I would dump her somewhere. Age 3. Isn't she a bit too big? And she's like waist high. Then age 7. She's taller than him and has boobs already. That's too big, right? Age 12, and now she's her current size. Oh, she's way too big. I can't dump her somewhere at this size. Then we see food. Okay, what can it eat? And it's climbing up onto his chest. What? I don't have any food. That's right, milk. You won't get any from there. 12 years later. Stella Ojou-sama, food is ready. And we have Gimlet's giant pot of soup and a pie, it looks like. Huh? I'm not part of the food. She's just grabbing it. Gimlet, I want you to make something other than pie sometimes. Yeah, I'll think about it. Playmate. Look, I made a doll that moves. With this, I won't have to keep a constant eye on her. And we see some of... So this is how their invaders came to be. And we see it's pushing her down, it looks like. And then we have 12 years old. And she's taking out the invaders. Kufufu, it's my win. She's gotten pretty strong. The two of them currently live together on a spaceship, docked on Earth. Stella Ojou-sama was fast asleep on that ship, or on that empty ship. So again, we're going to have a crazy backstory with whatever her people are. Like, I'm assuming that Gimlet and Sebas might come from the same people that are born to serve. Gimlet tried to run away from it, but ended up serving Stella anyway. And for whatever reason, Sebas ended up where he ended up and ended up serving Ojou-sama. Okay. And if so, Oriko's mom is huge, so Stella could be whatever sort of species or whatever race Oriko's mom is. So since she was abandoned like that, we could get some sort of crazy reveal that she is the Imoto character and she is Oriko's younger sister, or just is related to Oriko's mom in some way. But she just doesn't know it. I was going to say we don't know it yet, but if that's the case, even she wouldn't know it yet. I could have lived comfortably for life with how much I looted. She kept getting bigger and bigger, so I had to sell it all to make this ship. Gim, I'm all sweaty now. All right, I'll get a bath ready. This feels so good. I'm glad I finally fixed the bathroom. Kufufu. Hey, and then she dumps the water all over him. I'll give you a good washing, Gim. No, I'm good. I can do it fine, or just fine myself. Kufufu, you can't stop me when you're so weak. Like, Gimlet is actually becoming one of my favorite characters. Like, from the last bit of backstory we saw, but then this fleshing it out even more. God damn it, Ojou-sama. To think, there was a time I was the one washing you. Hey, Gim, have you always been this weak? I seem to recall you're the one who needs taken care of. Yeah, that was too long ago for me to remember. And then, Goopy, as she drinks, and then slams the cup down. Kufufufu. I'm not done playing around. We'll keep going until the entire universe is mine. Let's go, Gim. Time to plan our next invasion. Yes. And then he's still working on stuff. Gim, let's sleep together. She goes into his room. Can't sleep? I want you to hold my hand. Will this work? And he lays on it. You've grown so big, but you haven't changed a bit, huh? No matter where we may come from, I'm still Ojou-sama's servant. So close, I could just eat you up, and she actually chomps him. I really, really, really love their characters and relationship here. It's so good. Like, Gimlet is actually becoming one of my favorite characters. I don't know. I should end here, maybe, probably. Didn't I say that 4 chapters was going to be like my norm for this? I'll hold myself here so that I can go and get this edited and stuff, and maybe try to get a thumbnail and everything done before dinner. So if it was earlier in the day, I might cave, I might go even longer. I've been doing that with videos a lot lately, but I'll call it here. Give myself some time to actually work on editing and all that, because honestly, I hate editing, even though it's not like I even do that much. But I'll end things here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I loved these chapters. I really thought, like, these were funny, these were good, but sometimes the chapters we get are a little bare bones plot-wise. They're funny, they're goofy, but the plot is just kind of whatever occasionally here and there. But this, and then sometimes, like, we're focused on other things and there's not, like, the most fan service, but these chapters all had a bunch of fan service that was really good, which is important. It's an ecchi comedy. The comedy was really funny. These were fun. And when it comes to the characters and story, I think these were some of the strongest 4 chapters that we've had in a row in terms of, like, the characters being developed and fleshed out and fun. And that doesn't have to be a serious thing. They could be developed in the way that Midori has been developed, where, like I mentioned, she has so many different aspects to her character going on that I really, really enjoy, and we developed all those aspects. They're fun, goofy aspects. They're not like overly serious or anything, but that is still good writing, good development. I loved it. And then after getting the Midori introduction and really focusing on that at the beginning, we end things out with another Gimlet-focused chapter with backstory with Stella that is just really, really good. I love them. So yeah, this was massive win for these 4 chapters. They were so good. And I guess I'll maybe carry on with 4-ish a video. I don't know. It's going to be hard to keep holding myself to 4. I'll be real with you. So either way, that's it for this video though. And also, it's been like 2 weeks since my last video. I may need to take a week off here and there just to, you know, give myself some time away, read some other things. But this will be as weekly as possible, these videos. Now that I'm back to things and now that I'm really trying to get things organized again. So yeah, either way, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this week's set of chapters, my thoughts and reaction, all of that. Subscribe for more Giant Ojou-sama, much more on the channel. If you want to help support the channel by sharing around or becoming a, well, sharing around or dropping a super thanks, it's really, really appreciated. But it's also really appreciated if you want to become a member or patron. We do One Piece bingo every new One Piece chapter. You get One Piece bingo early, you get your name at the end of videos, and importantly, you're just helping support the channel. I really don't make much of anything really off of ads. I try to do ads as less as, or as like low in amount as possible. The least ads possible I've always tried. Like if I could get away with just not making anybody suffer through ads, I would. So yeah, it really, really does help me to continue to make things, members and patrons. So thank you so much to people who are members and patrons. Thank you to Chosen Regulars, Evan Holly and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls, The D-Ban and Tomorrow, Cheriton Student, David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Elements, Patiorial, and Elsa the Storyteller. All you gotta do is hit join down below to become a member, or go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to everybody for being here, for supporting, for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time.